Andrew McCART, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. Delighted to be joined by all the way in Dublin. I think it's Dublin. Pierce O'Leary. You're in Dublin, right?
Yeah, Dublin, yeah.
Yeah. Well, Pierce, first and foremost, we talk a little bit before I pushed record there. How are things on your side of the world? How are you coping?
Yeah, well, it's not too bad. It's more like it's more just training now fight date. Like I'm still training away as many times as I can in a day and whatnot. Like it's my job, so obviously with no fights coming in, it's probably not motivated as much, but I'm still putting the hard work in and whatnot.
Is it hard? That's what I was going to ask. Is it hard for you to get motivated when you don't have a fight date? Because you turned pro in October, you were fighting every month. MTK were moving you quite rapidly, getting you fights every sort of month. Is it hard for you to get motivated to go out for that run, or to hit the bag, or do some shadow boxing, skipping, or whatever?
No, not really, Andy. Not really. No, it's just it's my job. I have to do it. It's my job. Like, I think like getting out there and doing it gives me a bit of a more. When I'm not motivated, like I know people are not going to be doing it, so that gives me a bit of motivation to go out and do it, to be the step ahead of everyone else. Do you know what I mean? Definitely.
The British Boxing Board of Control released a statement last week saying that they're looking to do shows behind closed doors in July.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if MTK came to you and said, "Yes, Doom, you've got a date. It's in 5 weeks' time. You'll be ready to rock and roll."
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I haven't. I think when the lockdown actually happened, I took about 2 weeks off, and that was like just training, probably 3 times a week, probably. I'm not putting the body through so much around either. So I think now I'm like I feel like I'm in camp as it is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not doing much.
I don't, because I'm not doing anything. I'm a fat lazy bastard. So.
Not so much in camp. Like I'm still eating healthy, eating good, watching the weight and whatnot, and still tipping away. Like I think exercising. I think this quarantine now. I think it's helping a lot of people realise what they have. It took all the luxury away from them, you know.
Yeah.
Now you're seeing a lot of people out running on the streets, training, doing their own small strength conditioning sessions with small bands and stuff like that. So it's just I don't know, but like please God it happens, and sooner the better. But yeah, I'm still trying away and stuff like that. Like I haven't really took the foot off the gas. Just not pushing myself. Like obviously with no sparring we can't. But doing pads and sprint walk and long runs and stuff like that, I'm still tipping away.
I'm lying. I do fitness, mate. I do go for runs, so I'm not a fat lazy bastard. I'm just kidding. But
I actually, do you know what? To be honest, Andy, I'm after getting into cycling. I'm after doing a lot of cycling.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I've just got
yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Did you see my cycle? Did you see my cycles that I've been doing on my Instagram?
Yeah, I've been seeing them. Yeah.
Hey, I'm an athlete, mate. I'm a pure athlete. Boxing, cycling, running.
I just want to put the earphones in. You just go. Like you don't realise how far you go.
No, exactly. It's not like running. I can get tired after maybe 3 miles, and I'm like, oh, my legs are starting to hurt. Cycling, I just keep going. I don't know what it is.
So it's enjoyable. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I've got to say, you're campaigning at the light welterweight division, 140-pound division, ain't you?
Yeah.
I mean, they call you the Big Bang as well, man. I think when you were making your debut, I was the first guy to interview you for IFL TV. And I think I've already asked you this question, but I just want you to reiterate it a little bit. Why did they call you the Big Bang?
Well, I have a name from a young age in the amateurs. So obviously, like I was playing, I was going in and I was doing like since about the age of 12. Like I've been doing a lot of damage then, like stopping opponents and whatnot, and I was always a pressure fighter, so I was always giving the fans, well, my family, like the fight that they always want,
Mm-hmm.
And then it just once someone just said it, and then they said it around crowds, and then the crowd heard it, and then it just stuck to me.
I like the nickname. I think it's a cool nickname, to be honest.
I like it myself, but a lot of people, I got interviewed a couple of times, and people like, if you don't get the stoppage in the fight, they say like, is he the Big Bang, stuff like that. Like I don't try my best to live up to it. I just do my own thing.
Mm-hmm. That's unnecessary pressure, isn't it? Trying to live up to.
Yeah,
You've had one stoppage
yeah,
out of 5, which you don't mind me saying, but you have dropped your opponents before. You've put them down with clean shots. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
I'll ask this question to you then, Pierce. The 4-round fights, when you start moving up to the 6 and 8-round fights, that's where we see the stoppages because you're breaking your opponents down. You're just not getting enough time.
That's it. It's 4 rounds like the amateurs.
Mm.
It's too fast. Like it flies through. And once if you're in a 6, say let's say an 8-round fight, you can use it for at least 2-3 rounds. Then the stoppages come. Do you know what I mean? If you get me?
Yeah, you just disappeared there for a second there, but I got you there.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, mate. Yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Yeah. I mean, like,
just
on you go. On you go.
no, I'm just saying, like, with the 6 and the 8 rounds, like now, like you have a lot more time just to relax. Like you're not going to be going out and exploding so much because you can do all that now in the later rounds. So you can take your time, pace yourself right through.
I mean, guys at MTK and the Ireland and stuff like that singing your praises, you're definitely one to watch for. But for the people maybe in the UK and further afield, why should they look out for you? I mean, I've watched you fight. I think you're an exciting fighter. You've got tremendous skill set, punch variety and stuff like that. But I want you to blow your own trumpet a little bit here. I don't know why I've done that. But I want you to blow your own trumpet a little bit here. Why should they keep an eye out for you?
With the style, with the pressure fighting style, I'll bring the fight. Yeah, the Mexican Irish style, isn't it?
The Mexican Irish style, yeah.
It is, isn't it? Though we're fighting Irish and whatnot, and obviously everyone thinks the Mexicans are fighting as well. Like they're the ones that bring the fight here. So I like to call it the Mexican Irish fight. Yeah,
definitely. That's a good way. That's a good way to put it down, to break it down. But I've got to ask. I mean, like MTK are pushing you. You're only 19 years old, so there's no way you're going to be over pushed. You know what I mean? You're still growing, you're still building, you're still learning your craft, so to speak. But the 140-pound division right now is hot. It's buzzing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Guys like Josh Taylor, Ramirez, Prograis, Hooker, Jack Catterall, even guys in Ireland like Dara Foley, who's based at probably maybe a good opponent for you in the future. You know what I mean? It's absolutely flying. When you look at the division, how excited are you to be a part of it?
It's great. Yeah, it's like I'm not like I'm perfect for the weight. I'm like I've been beside people that's the same weight as me, and if I aren't, I'm bigger than them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not in height, but body frame wise, yeah, I'm bigger. So like it's not going to be difficult. So much difficult for me. Like it won't give me. I won't be worried.
Yeah. Who's
and,
on you go. On you go. Yes.
But just as like, wouldn't be calling anyone out or anything like that. But like, as I said, Dara Fowler and stuff like that. Like they be good fights down the line. Like, please God, a year and a half time. Like,
mm-hmm.
You know.
I mean, like I said to you, like the division's buzzing at the moment and that, but there's two guys at the top, Ramirez and Josh Taylor. For you, who's number one?
Yeah, Josh maybe. Andy, I can't say it. It's hard.
That's what I mean. It's hard to pick because, like, nowadays, I think I said in another interview that boxing's buzzing at the moment. Do you know what I mean? The heavyweight division's back. The middleweight division's good. The super middleweight division's buzzing. Light heavyweight, all the way down to the flyweights are even nobody cares about the lighter weights. And now they used to. Now they're caring about the flyweights, the light flyweights, super flyweights, bantamweights, with Nui and stuff like that. So it's an exciting time for boxing. That being said, what are your aspirations? I mean, before this coronavirus hit, this pandemic hit, what were your sort of aspirations and hopes for the end of 2020?
I think my last fight was going to be a 6-rounder.
So you stepped up. Yeah.
I was actually going to be stepping up then and probably get. Then obviously with the Car Frampton show then being on then in the summer, I would have been looking to try on that, and well maybe the Conlon one as well, up in Fela. So they would have been nice cards to be on. Great exposure. But look, it is what it is. We have to just we have to bite the bullet, and I just go with flow. But my next fight, jeez, I don't know, Andy. It's difficult. But yeah, I think if I got four 6 rounders in by the end of 2020, it would have been great.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's this sort of like what's going on at the moment is put everyone on hold, isn't it? It's like stop, pause, we'll resume when we're ready, sort of thing. Which is it's hard to do because we both we love our boxing, don't we? So it's a tough one to swallow. I want to ask you as well. Like I said to you, boxing is booming at the moment and stuff like that. But did you watch Wilder Fury 2?
Yeah.
What was your thoughts on the fight? Did you expect that to happen?
But what? Oh, with Fury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you think he was going to stop him?
I knew he knew he was going. Yeah, I knew it.
See, I don't know. It's like many people did, but I was surprised when he did. To be honest, man.
But like even, I think what broke Wilder's confidence was when he got back up from that shot in the 11th round.
Mm.
Was it the 11th round or the 12th in the first fight?
Yeah, the 12th fight. Yeah, the first fight, the 12th round, he got up. Yeah.
12th round. I think that's what broke Wilder's confidence because he knew he could take a shot.
Mm-hmm.
Like if that was anyone else, like you were going to sleep and you weren't getting back up.
He's proven that though, hasn't he? He's proven that if he hits you with that hand.
Yeah, he has. But until someone actually was able to take a shot, like he didn't know how to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, like, and he's making excuses then and stuff like that in training camp.
Well, that's another thing I would like to add. Is because like Fury Joshua has been talked about now as well. You didn't give me a Ramirez Taylor who's number one, but I want you to tell me who wins that fight. Fury Joshua.
Fury and Joshua. Fury will stop him.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Similar to what he did against Wilder.
What?
Similar to what he did against Wilder.
Possibly, yeah, possibly, but maybe, maybe even earlier, Andy.
Wow. See, I like that. See, I like. Well, I'm gonna. Obviously, this is going to be up on YouTube, man. So I'm going to clip this. If it does happen, and you're right, I'm going to clip it and post it all over the place.
Yeah.
Here's O'Leary picked it.
yeah. That's it. That's what they do. But I think so. He's fighting now more aggressive, and he's started putting on a lot of weight. Not fat though; it's muscle, and he's able to carry that throughout the 12 rounds at a high pace. So he's good. I think we're going to just see the best of him. Yeah.
The thing, go back to you, Pierce. I mean, like I said, yeah, I've watched your fight. I think I've watched all your fights bar one. I think it was one you were in Bolton, I think.
Yeah, in Bolton, yeah.
I think I've watched all your fights. And like I said, I'm a huge fan. I like the way you fight and stuff like that. But for your own sort of like hopes and stuff like that, it's obviously to become a world champion. But where your frame and stuff like that, do you think you can move up the weight divisions and become multiple weight world champion?
That's the plan, Andy. That's the plan. I like to win a world title at the 140 division. Then unify with all belts, and then probably unify again, and then move up the weight, move up to 147.
Is MTK said anything about you going over to stateside? Like I know, like Mick Conlon in St. Patrick's Day and stuff like that, and fighting out in Boston. Is that a sort of dream of yours as well? To do something like that?
Well, hopefully, please God, that's the plan. Yeah, please God. Just want to see. It's hard to get fights at the 4 rounds at the minute, so it was more so just getting the rounds in and getting the experience, feeling the crowds, feeling what it was like for the new change and whatnot. So now that I'll be moving up rounds, there could be slots there on shows for 6, 8 rounders for to excite the fans. So please God, I can step in and do best.
Did I see on your Instagram as well that you're going to be a daddy?
That's right, yeah.
Well, congratulations on that, young man.
Thanks very much.
Is it? Yeah. Do you know if it's a boy or a girl yet? Is it too soon?
It's a girl.
Is it? Yeah, congratulations, mate. Congratulations, my man. You're too young to be a dad, though. You're not.
I'm 20.
20, all right. So you're perfect age, man. You're right about that. I mean, there's one more thing to fight for, isn't it? To go out and
this is it now. I was just going to take it to another level. from like keep me hungry and keep me striving to be the best I can be. You know.
Definitely, mate. One last thing, man. You got anything you'd like to add to tell everybody that's going through what they're going through, and for people that don't know who you are and your sort of style, just you got anything you'd like to add?
Let's put it there, Andy. I have to give it about Josh Taylor. I think Josh Taylor do Ramirez.
There we go. See, that's all I was after.
I had a long think about it. I was letting you speak there. I had a long think about it.
See, I do appreciate that, Pierce. Thank you,
he'll give Ramirez some problems. He will. He's a great move and he's quick.
Definitely. Well, Pierce, thanks for on you go. Sorry, mate. I keep cutting you off.
Go on.
I was going to say thank you for your time, man. Like I appreciate your thing. I was going to say if you got anything you'd like to add for anyone that's watching this and stuff like that.
Whoever's holding belts in the 140 divisions, I'll see you soon.
That's the perfect way to end this interview, Pierce. Congratulations on becoming a dad. Like I said to you on that as well. And me personally, I like the way you fight. I've seen you fight 4 times now, and if anyone wants to see you fight, I've still got to dig out your fight from YouTube though. I can't find it. I'll do it for you. Yeah. Give me a text and I'll do it for you. I promise. I'll try and find it for you.
Yeah.
Okay, bud.
Right, thanks very much, Andy. I really appreciate it, right, pal?
Anytime, man. Thanks, Pierce.
See you soon.